Hi, welcome to Chien Talk with TJ. I'm glad to everyone to join today's program, and I also have students to come with us and to share their favorite topic. And now let's introduce our guest. Now we have Vanessa
I'm Lisa.
and Becky
Hi, I'm Becky. Hi, I'm Vita.
and Vita
Hi, I'm Nathan.
and Nathan. Thank you for joining today's program. Okay, and then you have your interest topic to talk about. So let's start with Vita.
Hi, I'm Vita. Today I would like to talk about my favorite country, Japan. There are three reasons why Japan is my favorite country. The first reason is Japanese are very nice and kind. Last year I went to Japan and I got lost. A Japanese knew I'm a tourist and she came to me and helped me to find the road. And I really appreciate her. After she knew I'm from Taiwan, she told me she was really appreciate Taiwanese because in 311 earthquake, Taiwanese donate a lot of money to Japan. And so I think Taiwan and Japan have a good relationship. The second reason is because I love Japanese food, such as sushi, sashimi, ramen, tempura. All of them are my favorite food. Every time when I went to Japan, I can enjoy all of them. And the last reason is because Japan is very clean and the air is very fresh and nobody ride motorcycle in Japan because Japanese don't want to make the air pollution. Japan is an eco-friendly country and because they protect their environment, so they are not easy to get cancer. I think Taiwan should learn Japan, such as riding bicycle instead of riding motorcycle. It can protect our environment, and we can have a better life. So because of this reason, I love Japan most. Thank you.
Okay, so you would like to go back to Japan again next time?
Yes.
So you mean last year you last summer vacation you went to Japan?
Yes,
How many days did you stay in Japan
I stay 5 days with my mother.
with your mother?
Yes.
So two of you went to Japan for you are basically you are doing backpacking.
Yes, backpacking.
Okay, all right. So you mentioned you got lost and a girl came to help.
A lady.
A lady came to help.
Yes. Although her English is not good, but she's really great and like to help us.
So you basically you start to ask directions from the girl, or the girl just came to you and say, "Oh, do you need anything to help?"
And we look very scared, and she noticed us, so she came to me directly.
And who started the conversation?
And she asked us,
In English?
yes, and very poor English, but we can understand.
Okay, okay. Now before you had a chance to go to Japan, uh, why are you so attracted by Japanese culture, food, and people? Why were you so attracted to Japan? Before you had a chance to visit Japan, right?
Yes,
Because the TV, because the somebody who
because the Japanese food.
because Japanese food.
Yes, I'm interested in eating, so I'm interested in food.
Food?
Yes,
You mean raw fish? Do you like raw fish?
sashimi.
Yeah, that's raw
Yes.
fish. Okay. And you mentioned ramen and
Ramen, tempura.
ramen. Oh, ramen.
And I'm very study hard to learn Japanese.
So you also choose Japanese as
fine
your second
for-
foreign
yes.
language? Okay. How often do you visit Japanese restaurants? Because you love Japanese.
Yes, yesterday I ate sashimi.
Okay. Did you prepare Japanese food?
Prepare Japanese food.
Yeah, for your meals. Do you do that?
No, I usually go to a Japanese restaurant to eat Japanese food.
Okay. Thank you for your sharing. That's the
Thank you.
yeah. You definitely you a good impression of the Japan.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Now let's go to Becky.
Hi,
I'm Becky. My favorite country is Egypt. Most people will have astonishing look after hearing my words. Egypt is very amazing country for me. I used to read books, watch Discovery, and heard someone experience to be familiar with the country. I'm deeply attracted by its mysteries. Egypt is has a longer history of any modern city, and I heard a lot of myth stories. And the most famous stories is that most separate the Red Sea to save the Israel. It's derived from the book of Exodus, and I have a great desire to visit here. I wanted to know how miracle of the Red Sea in person, and I also want to see the mummy and the pyramid. According to the research, the dead body will be not lost by putting their remains inside the pyramid. Isn't it incredible? I think it is, and the mummy is both the mummy and the pyramid represent symbols of Egypt, and I every time I saw the mummy in the movie, I feel very excited and curious about it. Despite of also feeling a little creepy, and I think it is has a very unique features, and I think that everybody should have one time to visit here in your life. Thank you.
Okay, you mentioned you started to be attracted by by Egypt because you started watching a Discovery Channel.
Yes.
So you do you have any plan when are you going to visit Egypt in the future?
First, I need to save a lot of money because it's a very remote country. It's not very easy to get there, and the extra time I think that my parents will very worry about me go to the country.
Okay. Did you visit any other country?
Yes, I have been to Japan and Macau, Hong Kong, and the Guam, and Ireland.
Guam, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
all right. Concerning Egypt, you mentioned pyramids, right?
Yes.
Mummies, and anything else about this? They are kind of a historical, I would say, very important architecture, okay, so to speak. And do you know anything about besides architecture? Anything about Egypt? Something like their religion, their food, spatial culture.
As far as I know, what's interesting is that it's history and it's pyramid and mummy, and the other like food I have a little understand about that.
Okay, you know, in Egypt, because Egypt is a Muslim country, basically for women, they don't have, you know, there's, pretty racial discrimination against women, right? You have to wear some kind of clothes to cover all your body, right? except your eyes, right? So yeah, if you want to go to Egypt, you have to be don't go alone. You probably go as a group. Okay, but thank you. Let's go to Vanessa.
Hello, Vanessa. My favorite country is Switzerland because there are a lot of beautiful nature and wonderful sight of apples and so on. The special thing is that Switzerland has their own language, so there are 4 kinds of official language like German, Greek, Italian, and Romanian. It sounds good. And Switzerland is known for a permanently neutral country. So those features make me interested in Switzerland. If I could go to Switzerland, the first place I want to go is the land which is called Lemon. It's located in southwest of Switzerland, and it is defend country borders between French and Switzerland. Incidentally, I also want to go to Shih, which is faced to Lemon Lake and Mergence. And it is called flower of lemon. There are many flowers like tulips and iris, and so on. Next, I want to go to the mountain to have beautiful sight of mountain which was covered with snow, especially Matterhorn. I want to hiking in Zurich, which seeing wonderful sight. And Switzerland have also delicious food like chocolate, apple strudel, and the cheese fondues. I will certainly hand by Switzerland's sight and food. That's why my favorite country is Switzerland.
Okay, you mentioned you want to visit Switzerland, and you mentioned a particular city named what city is that?
City is Zealand.
Eland. That's a city name.
Zealand. It's an old castle.
A castle.
Yes, castle.
It's a castle. So the castle is located in the city, and the city is, you mentioned, is on the border of Switzerland and France.
The castle is faced the Lemon Lake.
Lemon Lake.
Lake, L-A-K.
Yeah, it's a lake.
Faced.
Yeah, I know. Face
Yes,
a lake, a
yes.
lemon lake.
Yes.
So you mentioned the castle. Also, the city was located on the border, right? It's located the border between France and Switzerland,
Yeah.
right? Okay. You also mentioned about Swiss food, chocolate.
And apple strudel.
Okay. It
It's
means
apple pies. kinds
apple
of
pies.
And the cheese.
So you like apple pies?
Yes, great.
Do you know what's the most famous industry in Switzerland?
Chocolate.
Chocolate? I think chocolate is one, but you know the watch, right? It's the most famous one that's right
Yes.
in Switzerland, right?
Because I don't interest in.
Okay. Do you have a chance to visit Europe?
No.
No. So the first country you want to visit will be Switzerland, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, you also mentioned that Switzerland is a neutral country.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's. But thank you. Let's go to our last guest, Nathan.
Hi, I'm Nathan, and I'm going to talk about my favorite country. My favorite country is Canada, and I'm going to share with my feeling with, in the point of view of the, because I want to live there, not to travel there. Because I think they have the very good life quality. Because I have been there since I was in junior high school. I stayed there for 2 months because my aunts live there, and they got a house there, so I have been there. So I think they really have the good quality of life because such as you can drink the water when you open the faucet. You can drink it directly, and they have very good quality of air because there are lots of trees and natural resources such as this. And as for natural resources, I really love it because I think they have the good law and very healthy law and good policy that prohibit other people would destroy the natural resources, and the nationals of the Canadas, they also pay good attention to the people who want to like build the buildings or to cut the trees or do something bad to the natural resources. So I think the Canada keep their natural resources very well, and so I think that's the reason that they got the good quality of air. And another things I love about natural resources is that I could travel. I could just travel by my car, and a kind of car that have you can drag your little home with you and go anywhere you want to go, and you just park there, and you can enjoy the natural resources, like the stream is beside you, or live under the trees or something like that. And but the question may be that why don't I choose another country like America? It has this similar things, similar natural resources. Because I think the reason I love Canada because it also have the good public security. I think the public security in America is not very good. It based on the sections or place where you live. But I think the whole Canada's public security is good, so I can travel with ease, comfortable. I don't have to worry about something like that. So yeah, I love Canada.
Okay, you know, you mentioned you would like to live in Canada. You don't have any idea which city you would like to live?
I think maybe Vancouver is good.
Oh, why is Vancouver is your favorite city you want to live in?
Because I think the temperature is very comfortable.
Oh, because of temperature. So the last time you mentioned when you were junior high, you stayed there for 2 months with your aunt. So your aunt lived in Vancouver.
Yeah, my dad and my uncle.
And your uncles also. Okay. So are you planning to stay in Canada? What would you like to do in Canada? I know you enjoy your natural, you know, the environment, the fresh air, like Vita mentioned in Japan, enjoy good quality of life. Any idea if you have a chance to stay in Canada, what would you like to do?
Maybe just find a job.
To find a job, any kind of job.
Better than
Taiwan.
Yeah.
Or just find a job, and to buy RV. You mentioned that.
Yes, RV. Yes.
RV can park your RV, you know, in the park, whatever you want, and enjoy your life. Okay. Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you.
Definitely Canada is a clean country like Japan, a very developed country as we know, like in the U.S. Okay, thank you for sharing your favorite countries, and you would like to visit, you would like to stay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.